Yep, still working. Okay, so, yeah, I just got out of, Bad Times at the Royale, and I was going to say, which contrary to what the name is, I had a good time. And I did, watching the movie. When it was actually running. No kidding, 3 times. 3 times the projector goes out. Oh, good Lord. I mean, I got mad, but there was seriously like this one lady in the audience who was super mad. Like, I'm not even kidding. She's like yelling profanities. Oh, my goodness, it was awful. Like, she seriously had like one of those like red flasher stick things, like trying to get the projector's attention. The people up using the projector's attention, I mean. And, I mean, like, she's just cussing and, oh, man, it was bad. And the funny thing is, like, twice, the projector shut off in the exact same place. I'm not even kidding. So, in spite of that, I really did have a good time watching this movie. It was a very good movie. It had me guessing throughout the entirety of the thing, like, what, like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen next? Like, I don't know. But, yeah, so first and foremost, you know, the performances, you know, Dakota Johnson, John Hamm, Jeff Bridges, Chris Hemsworth, like, this is an all-star cast, and they, like, nailed it. And, Nick Offerman shows up. He's got a cameo in it. It was awesome. I mean, come on. He has the same first name as I do. How am I not going to be interested? So, there's that. Basically, the movie starts out with, Nick Offerman's character, at the very beginning of the movie, hiding money underneath under the floorboards in the hotel room that he's staying at. And then he later, you know, gets shot. Then 10 years later, you have these people who come to the Royale, and they all have different objectives. Like John Hamm is is like a CIA type agent type person. I don't really know the ramifications of that. Jeff Bridges is actually he's a priest, but I'll be getting something to that in a minute. It's stuff like that. And the thing of it is, Jeff Bridges' character isn't a priest at all. He's actually one of the robbers who helped Nick Offerman's character, you know, get the money. But what happened is Jeff Bridges' character got caught trying to elude the cops away from what really happened. He had to do 10 years, but at the same time, he developed, basically he develops Alzheimer's, in a way. Not enough to the point where he's immediately, like, gonna die, or, not Alzheimer's, but more like dementia. And he doesn't, like, it's not to a point where he's, like, gonna die, but, yeah. So, Chris Hemsworth's character, like, leads, like, a cult, and, Dakota Johnson's character has, like, a little sister who, like, falls in love with Chris Hemsworth and whatever. And, you know, Chris Hemsworth ends up, like, capturing these people at the Royale. I don't really want to get into, like, too much, just because this really is one of those movies where, like, you're constantly, like, guessing, like, what's gonna happen next. Like, wow, how are they gonna get out of this? Like, yeah, it's a really good movie. I'm so glad I got to see it. Yes, I totally recommend this movie. Yeah. Oh, another good thing about the movie, the soundtrack. The soundtrack is awesome. So, yeah, that's, yeah, she really... Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I'm not even that tired, but you gotta remember the projector shut off like 3 times. This is actually a lot later than it ought to be. It's actually Actually, come to think of it, I don't really know what time it is right now. My only source of a time is on the phone, but I can't really use that because I'm using it to make the video, obviously. So yeah, great performances all around. This really is a darn good thriller. I totally recommend it for anyone seeking, a good time at the theater. Just stay away from, I believe, the second theater on the right when you go to Regal Cinemas, because I think it really is the projector that messed up a lot. So then again, probably Bad Times at the Royale is going to be playing in that particular, theater auditorium area. So yeah, if Bad Times at the Royale is playing in a different theater at the Regal Cinemas at the Arnott Mall. Actually, hold on a second. Give you a brief rundown as to where I am. Anyway, yeah. So this was a good movie. I enjoyed the heck out of it. Outside of the fact, again, the projector shuts off. Seriously, this is the second time in my life this has happened. Albeit it wasn't as bad as the first time it happened, because the first time I ever had problems with watching a movie on the big screen involving the projector was in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Oh, man. Surprisingly, though, a lot of people weren't really mad because it was just, getting the movie started, which is what people, had problems with. Oh, good Lord. See, this is what happens when, the projector shuts down, a Thursday night screening. So, yeah, that's about it. Again, I don't really want to get into too many spoilers as to what happens, just because, again, it's a thriller, and it's a good thriller because you're constantly wondering, wow, how are they going to get out of this? So, yeah, totally recommend it. And because of the whole projector problems, I didn't really get to see very many previews either. But this time, I totally wrote down what I got. Let's see, so you got the preview for First Man, the Ryan Gosling movie about Neil Armstrong, which I'm going to hopefully try and see at some point, and I actually can because of all the whole projector shutdowns. I got free movie ticket, baby. So yeah, I don't know I'm only one guy, and obviously I can't see, too many movies at once or whatever. So there's that. But yeah, surprisingly, a lot of people are there more to see either A Star Is Born or probably First Man. I don't know. Let's see, Widows. I got, basically, from what I got in that trailer, a bunch of, obviously, as the name entitles, widows, who were serving under this one mob boss, all died, and they accumulated whatever mistakes that their husbands got, and, obviously, if these women don't comply, then they're probably they're probably gonna die or whatever. But, it looks great, Viola Davis, Colin Farrell, just to name a few in the movie in that preview that I saw. So, yeah, I'm hoping that movie's pretty good if I'm able to go see it. I'm only one guy, ladies and gentlemen, I can only do so much. Bohemian Rhapsody, no surprise there, the movie about Freddie Mercury, lead singer of Queen. I'm definitely going to go see that if, it's any good, because, I love Queen. I listen to Queen a lot, Princess of the Universe, Don't Stop Me Now, We Are the Champions, Bohemian Rhapsody, name of the song. No kidding, though, I think Bohemian Rhapsody is the Queen song I listen to the most, because, whenever it was on the radio, my father would sing it, my aunt would sing it, it's a great song, so I'm really hoping that movie's good. and the Mule. Okay, this is actually one of the trailers that I did see last night when I saw A Star Is Born. But it's a Clint Eastwood movie about Clint Eastwood's character like trying to like smuggle cocaine everywhere, or not everywhere, but somewhere. I don't know. But the cast in that movie looks pretty solid. You know, it's got Michael Pena, Bradley Cooper. Yeah, that movie looks pretty darn good to me. So that's about all I have for right now. Again, I wish I could really get into more detail about this movie, but I really don't want to spoil too much because it involves thrillers and yeah, it's I don't want to give away too many spoilers. Plus, again, it's really late because of the projector failures, so I'm kind of tired right now. But yeah, that's about all I have to really say about that at this moment in time. So yeah. Anyway, with that said, like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I can really use the support on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Social media platforms. And as always, I'm humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for this evening. I hope we all had a wonderful Thursday. Again, this is the second time I've done this, and it's a little bit new for me to do. And as always, if you ever want to talk or chat, I'm always here to lend an ear. And I will always have your back. Take care. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta get home before I start dozing behind the wheel. I'm not gonna doze behind the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a very safe driver, but I am very tired. So, I guess in honor of Yakko from Animaniacs, good night, everybody!